Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. In the last episode, we finished up the hero side story. 3 hours it took to do that. This time, I would like to go into the extras menu. Never mind. Okay, I guess not. Okay, I guess one player. You can now select boss. What this does is lets you fight all of the bosses from either side story in succession. We can only do hero side story because that's the only side we've completed, but you will be able to do the same for dark side story after you complete that. You've also unlocked Kart Race after Route 101. Unfortunately, you can play as every character. But, let's go Sonic. You can choose beginner, standard, or expert. I've honestly never done this, so I'm gonna go beginner. This is just a very, very simple racing minigame. Controls exactly the same as Route 101, and you just have to beat everybody else to the finish line, which clearly I'm not going to do, but I mean, it's worth a shot. Every character has unique stats, which is interesting. But there's just not very much to this. I'm probably not even going to show this entire race. It's something you can do. I believe you can also do this in multiplayer if you have 2 controllers plugged in. But yeah, it's not very interesting. 30 minutes is the best time? Okay, definitely not showing this entire thing. Next thing I want to show is stage select. You can choose to play through any stages that you have gone through in the past, and there is actually good reason to do so. We are going to start by going back through City Escape. So there are 5 missions for every city. You get 1 emblem for completing each of them. I'm just going back into the first one. I'm not going to 100% the game, but I am going to try to go through and get some of the optional power-ups you can get through these levels. So, I'll see you guys once I reach the first one, which is in City Escape. Okay, this is the first one. But I don't need to be up here. There are these crates on the ground that looked extremely out of place when you first went through the level. Once you get the bounce bracelet of Sonic, you can go down there. And there is a hidden power-up down here. These power-ups are all completely optional. They don't really do anything to help you. You can change to Magic Hand in the action menu. Press the B button when the enemy is close. This is really dumb. I need to get behind this hedge. Okay, whistle, whistle, whistle. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can actually get it to work. If not, I'll just talk about what Magic Hands does. There we go. You can turn enemies into these little figures and you can throw them. That's literally all it does. Magic Hands is like one of the worst abilities in this game, but it's something Sonic can do for some reason. Which is just excellent. Okay, I'm gonna finish the level because I like City Escape, but after that, we will head on to the next one. So throughout City Escape, when you're playing through, you may see advertisements for a brand called Soap. This is a real-world brand of shoes that are made to allow you to grind on rails, and Sega actually had a sponsorship with them. Which is why Sonic is wearing soap shoes, and why there are soap advertisements all over the place. I mean, Sonic's had dumber brand deals in Sonic Adventure 1's DLC, so... I should probably actually mention the second power-up I'm going for is in, Mission Street. Not Mission Street, this is not Prison Lane I meant, but okay. Alright, Tails' hidden power-up is at the very end of Prison Lane, right next to the goal ring. You can break these metal crates once you've unlocked the bazooka. Okay. One day I'll be good at playing as Tails, but here you can get the Laser Blaster. It is a lock-on missile power-up. Spreads as it explodes to destroy enemies in a wider area. Alright, there's apparently a power-up I missed in Green Forest, so I'll see you guys when I find that. Okay, yeah. The Ancient Light is basically the light speed dash, but against enemies.
Ready?
You get the classic ready.
Ready?
You get the classic ready. Go! It's less energetic than it was in Adventure 1, but yeah, it's essentially just, it turns the light speed dash into what it was in Adventure 1, but it can only be, the Adventure 1 speed dash can only be used against enemies now. It's dumb, but that's where it is. Okay, there's one more Sonic power-up, and I'm not entirely sure how to reach it, but I know where it is, and I'm going to try my best. It is in Final Rush. Uh-oh. Okay, it's around here. However, getting to it sucks. I need to somehow get high enough to hit that spring. Oh, okay, I just have to know the basics of how momentum works. Okay. I have to take the orange and yellow grind rail. Well, here I am. Taking the rocket ship on its way to Mars. Okay, head down here. Hit this spring. Yeah, there's like an entire different path you have to take to get to this, but Mystic Melody. Press the B button to switch to the Mystic Melody, and then you play a song, and an alternate path appears, usually a light speed dash for Sonic. You've probably seen those, like, little temple-looking things throughout various levels. Those are specifically there for Mystic Melody, and that's all they're there for. And honestly, Mystic Melody usually just makes you go through levels slower. Like, it's not a very good power-up, but okay. God, I've died like 14 times on this level. Please excuse my awfulness. Okay, the next Tails power-up is in Hidden Base. Okay. Yeah, it's about halfway through the level. You can get Mystic Melody for Tails. For Tails, Mystic Melody usually does things like opens doors or can make, like, portals for him to teleport. It's real dumb, but it's less intrusive in Tails levels because they aren't about speed like Sonic levels are. Okay. First Knuckles one is in Wild Canyon. Okay, so above the statue on this side of Wild Canyon, there is something Knuckles can dig into. And this is where you get Knuckles' Mystic Melody. Again, just creates various paths for Knuckles to get around. It's honestly less helpful in Knuckles levels than it is in Sonic levels, and that's saying something. Because the places where all the emerald pieces are is randomized, and there's just, like, no real use for the Mystic Melody, because it could just take you farther from the emerald and you wouldn't even know. but
Stage select.
that is where Knuckles' Mystic Melody is. Okay, so with that, we have all the power-ups for every character in Sonic Adventure 2. Well, at least in the hero side story. So this recording has only been going on for like 45 minutes, and for all I know, this episode is like 5 minutes. But I've been recording for so long with this episode, I'm ready to go on to the dark side story. So, next time on Sonic Adventure 2, we'll be starting out the dark side story. See you guys then.